I think your audio is not working.
Yeah, you're not coming through. Your audi's not coming through. Yeah, I don't hear you on the screen.
Breeze, right?
There we go.
Breeze, right?
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yay! Audio works.
There we go.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
I hear an echo on you guys.
It was me. My phone was
Okay.
on.
Cool. Okay, so
Yep.
let's start over. Hi everybody, welcome to episode 10, session 10 of Rotted Tropics. Last time we left off, our intrepid heroes were making their way into Isla Morada. And have noticed that first of all, they already bumped into a few very cunning cannibals who were hiding underneath the docks with snorkels and masks waiting for them. And also they've noticed that there's a oppressive something on the island that has started to invade their minds a little bit. Remember last time we left off, all of you have 1 point of psychosis, and you feel this. You're hungry, but it isn't a normal hunger. It's like, when you just want to chew on something. You're not really hungry, but you just want to chew on something. That's how you feel. You guys dispatched the cannibals and are on the dock. Ahead of you is a building where you guys swear you saw the curtains move. You don't know if it was the wind. You're not sure. Metamorphosis tried a new power stunt to kind of do like sonar with life force, but if I remember, they failed the die roll. Right? Or did you make it?
I just barely made it, if I remember right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have this pulse that goes out, and you feel in that building in front of you a life force. On the second floor, you feel some more. And in the water here, tons of little life forces. Very, very minor, little, but tons of them down there. You probably think fish and crabs and stuff like that. For a second, you feel that one cannibal that jumped in there to get away, but you feel his life force fade. By the way, what we need to come up with a cool name for that power stunt. A playoff like sonar, but with life. We have to come up with something cool for that. By the way, that power stunt and your other power stunt to track with life force is making it into the main book as examples of coming up with power stunts.
Nice.
I already wrote. I started to write them in because I want to have examples of people making power stunts, and I was like, metamorphosis using her powers. Blah, blah, blah. So, okay. So, what do you guys want to do? I know that one of you put on night vision goggles. I think it was Witness that threw on night vision goggles, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. So you threw on your night vision goggles. So you're gonna be able to see if anything comes up. I'll let you know. But I'm assuming nobody else is using any light sources because if they do, that will screw up your goggles.
Mhm.
It is a quarter moon out tonight, so you guys do have moonlight to work with. So what do you guys want to do right now?
Is it safe to assume that was the end of a scene?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, in this case, we're still here for our primary two goals. Uh, finding if there are any survivors, and then finding out what the hell's agitating all these cannibals, so that way we can stop it and they can stay in their enclosure. So
Stay.
Yeah, just hey, I'm not here to kill all of you, but I'll kill as many as it takes for you to learn your lesson. Um,
I mean, I still think we should kill them all. So
mhm.
Bro, I love Witness. Witness is like, bro, look, if I have to, I have to. I don't care.
Yeah, like I brought enough bullets for this job, but damn, I don't want to use them. Um, so it's gonna go, hey, Meta, uh, I don't know if it's that pulse sense you got or if it's the big standard one, but any chance you can put some feelers out and shed some light on where we need to go?
I can try. Um, and we get plot points at the beginning of each session, right?
Yes, you guys are back down to one plot
Okay.
point.
Then I will kind of hmm. So I guess question is, and this is just my brain being mush today.
Mm-hmm.
We are here to search out for the people
For any
on.
survivors,
Okay.
right? And to see why the hell these cannibals are leaving the island now.
So I think that kind of using, because I'm sure just like uh this would have been done. I can't remember if I said it or not last
Mm-hmm.
episode. But she probably would have asked for like some sort of like memento or something if they had anything from the people that were taken. Because that can sometimes make finding their life source
Okay,
easier.
so
Like,
you didn't ask for that, but you could spend a
okay,
plot point to rewrite the scene to say that you did ask for it off scene, like off stage, in between, like
yes.
yeah. So,
So,
uh, so you did ask for that, and they gave you. So, um, one of the survivors always carried with him um some he had like a fisherman's hat where he was one of the only fishermen here in the Keys that actually did fly fishing and make his own flies. So he has all his own flies up there, so it's like super personal. It's perfect. So you do have that hat.
cool. I am going to with like the psychosis and her using this power. I'm gonna have it where her PTSD is making her more distracted
Okay.
because like she's focusing in on this power more. She's not looking around her uh, for her personal safety as much because it just takes due to like that extreme hunger. It is just feeding into her fatigue,
Yeah.
and it is just the powers that she normally uses are draining her a little bit more than usual. Um, so hopefully I can gain a plot point to spend it to use this power.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you do it. But it is
Okay,
gonna come
cool.
back to bite you in the butt later.
Totally fair. Ready, willing and ready.
Go on.
All right. And then
Now,
as a
because you have the
reminder,
hat,
mhm,
I'm going to. Okay, to attempt the power stunt is still a normal roll,
okay,
right? But because you have an object of this person, um, I will double the range of your power.
awesome. And then as a reminder, it's -6 to my regular number
Mm-hmm.
for energy blast.
No, but
Um,
hold on.
oh,
Remember, the
sorry.
power stunt is based off the actual power. Once you the power works at -6, but you're using your actual power to try to pull it off.
Okay, cool. So then
Yes.
that's a plus a lot.
And you've done
Uh,
it 3 times already. This is your fourth time, so it's an 18 or higher.
cool, cool. That isn't bad. That's a natural 17.
You got it, because I
Uh,
think you have like a plus
okay.
6 or something.
Yeah, I've
So
got like a plus like
so
9
you're
on
holding
that
the
one.
hat, and you're focusing on the hat, and it has that. It's like a taste of life force to it, right? So for a second, you focus, and it pulls you in the direction of the building in front of you. It's that way.
Like holding the hat, she'll just say, then direct with her head as she'll start very gingerly walking, trying to watch around her, but the shadows kind of creeping in and just making her a little bit more at uh, not necessarily on alert, but just that creeping suspicion of things going wrong.
Okay.
Uh, and I
So
go, hey, go ahead. Sorry.
so you walk past the curtains. The smell hits you first. Burnt grease, rot, and something sweet underneath it. You're in a kitchen, and it looks like it was left in mid-service. Pots are still on burners, plates are stacked, and the prep table, there are bones, cracked open and cleaned. Not all of them are from animals. Um, your sense pulls you toward a refrigerator, like a walk-in refrigerator. Um, that's what you're feeling, Metamorphosis. What do the rest of you guys want to do? Oh, by the way, witness with your night vision goggles, you don't see anything hiding in here.
Uh,
Um, like you could see the room. Nothing is hiding here. It's a full kitchen. There's a walk-in freezer to the right. There is a there's a walk-in freezer to the right. To the left, there is like a cafe little area there, and there are tables and stuff everywhere, and there are plates stacked in different places. It literally looks like they were in the middle of eating, and they all got up and left. Oh, you have night vision goggles on, so you see heat signatures a little bit. All the pots are still
mhm.
warm.
They dipped out of here in a hurry.
Yep.
Maybe even
But
in
they did take
response to us.
they did take the time to try to turn off the burners.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They
I
did.
imagine a fire doesn't benefit anybody.
Yep. Well, remember, there were people waiting for you under the docks, so they saw you coming.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So they were in response to us at the very least. So we got to be sure to keep on our own guard. Like, well, we're on guard anyway, but like they could be anywhere.
Yep. So, Metamorphosis, what do you want to do with that feeling you have?
I'm gonna go and check it out. Very much preparing for what she's gonna find. This is not a good idea. Just in her experience over her years,
Yeah.
she's kind of seen how terrible people can be,
Mm-hmm.
and not just this planet. So she's just uh, in her head, her sister's words of "they're not worth your time" just keeps echoing.
Ooh.
Uh,
Ooh. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna screw with you. So, you open the refrigerator, and the first thing you are welcomed with is two torsos held up on hooks. They have been already skinned. Their arms and legs are gone, but in the far end, in the corner, you see somebody in a fetal position who looks up at you and starts to scoot backwards. And goes, "No, please, not me. No, please, let me go. Let me go. Let me go." And he's
it's okay.
freaking out.
Hey, it's I'm not one of them. I look, and she'll show like her hands like glow for a moment. I'm not.
You look down and you see an older gentleman. He looks like the shit was beat out of him. His eyes, one eye is swelled up so bad he can't even open it because he's been punched. Um, he has a laceration on his head that stopped bleeding. It's like all caked. Um, he has been stripped naked. Um, and when he sees your hands glow, he literally runs up and hugs you. And then he
She'll
said,
just like
then he
shocked.
he whispers to you, "Don't go to the park. It's so much worse there. You start hearing it. They took me there and they brought me here. Don't go to the park."
All right, all right. I won't go to the park. It'll be all right. I'm hoping that this is yours. As she just has the hat.
He looks at it and he crumples it up and he starts crying.
Let's get you something warm. And she'll basically like using like just a very low like energy source of her body of like just trying to like warm this person up. And she'll yell out, I need blankets, clothing, real quick.
All of you, by the way, heard the "get away from me, get away from me, get away from me" and all that. It was very loud.
Mhm, mhm.
So what do you three want to do?
I'm staying outside. My enhanced senses is hearing. So at the very least, I'll hear someone is trying to sneak up on us, and I don't like the idea of going into a walk-in freezer.
Okay, roll me a wisdom challenge with edge, and you're a cape hunter. So roll it with your full bonus. Ether, what are you
Okay.
doing?
She was collecting bones to save to give back to the dogs when they head home, but she will. If there is anything that like she can get, like I don't know, towels or anything that's here that she can give him.
Are you being careful to pick the animal bones? Or are you just grabbing all?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Hey,
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
here's a human
yeah.
femur. Have fun.
the,
No, she's just grabbing a couple for the dogs, but she is gonna look around to see if she can find
Okay.
anything for him.
the answer is 23.
Okay, cool. You hear movement upstairs. They're trying to be quiet, but they're up there. You look up and you're thinking this is an older building. That's
Mhm,
probably wood truss between this floor and the floor above, which is why you hear them.
mhm.
If it was a concrete floor, you wouldn't have heard anything. But you know for sure that's wood because you heard a creak. And they're trying not to be heard.
Okay.
Hayes, what do you want to do?
Okay, so first of all, before we scatter too far, can rally the troops. Everybody is getting 10 temporary stamina. Second, this seems like a search and find kind of situation.
Mhm.
It's important to stay hydrated. Gonna chug the self-refilling bottle of willow water, uh,
Aha!
which,
Smart.
as I recall, gives me advantage on perception.
Yes, and okay. So, you drink the water and it gives you advantage when sensing the supernatural.
Okay,
So you can write that down. It's very specific. It's when it's something that's supernatural, magic basically. If it's magic, you could sense it better.
Mhm,
And it takes a hiatus, which is like an overnight sleep, for it to become fully potent again. It'll fill up and you can keep drinking it, but after that it's water until you wait an entire night. so, um, so you drink it and you don't sense or feel anything out of the ordinary. One thing to bring up, you do have a full medical kit because you took it from the ship. You have thermal blankets and stuff in there that are just in pockets you can
Mm.
unwrap. Because like Metamorphosis was asking about blankets, you actually have some.
mhm. So, oh, sorry, you saw more, Steve?
Yep. What?
Steve is cogitating. Go ahead.
Cool. As Meta pulls this guy out, I'm gonna
Yep.
put a finger to my mouth and I'm gonna go, "Hey guys, it looks like we're completely alone in here."
And the guy who's naked looks at you and goes,
Yeah, it looks like we're
he
completely
does this.
alone in here. So I'm thinking that we should maybe look around a little bit. Trouble, do you think that you could get him back to the boat and maybe keep an eye on the boat?
She's just staring at you because I don't think she understands what you're trying to prove.
Yeah, if you want to like go back out to the boat, I'm sure the three of us can handle this.
I don't. I. What?
Like, yeah,
Face
just
palm.
you just run him to the boat real quick, and then we'll just walk around like signaling, punching upstairs.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll
He
go.
whispers
Hazel's
in
gonna.
your ear, Metamorphosis.
Um.
He says, "Get me to a kayak or to a small boat. I will get back."
All right, just give us a minute. She says very, very quietly under her
Yeah,
breath.
yeah. And he's just whispering
Yeah.
it. You're the only one that heard him say that.
So Hazel's gonna make a show of walking out toward the toward the boat, and his footsteps fade into the distance, or at least sound like they fade into the distance. It's just that there's not quite as much force on them, and he's gonna pop up and take a look in through the window and see if he can get a look at these folks from a direction they might not expect.
How
Roll
far?
me
Mhm.
a dexterity challenge with edge to see if they don't see you.
Okay, that is I was going to say 15. No, it's not a 15. It is an 18.
Okay. They don't seem to notice you. What you see up here is really fucked up, but it's mostly women and children. They're hiding, and when one moves across the room, they're trying to move very quietly. There are no men up here. And the oldest child is like maybe 13. The youngest one, maybe 8.
Okay. All right. And there are how many that I can see?
It's dark, so what you're doing is counting most like shapes and stuff that you see.
Yeah.
You think there's like 8, maybe 10 up here?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was wondering earlier when you were doing that you went done, and I was wondering if that
20.
is that 10 or is that 20.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Uh, so we don't know what's in there right now. So then since it does not look like that Ether is figuring it out, Meta is instead going to like mimic towards like pulling out their machete and then like just like pull it out. It's like, actually, you know what? I'll walk him to the boat. You all stay here and check this place out. The two of you should be able to handle it fine. and I want to like start grabbing him and just like just getting him out because in my head we're gonna tear this place apart.
Okay. He follows you out.
How far are
With
we away from our boat?
huh?
How far are we away from our boat or from the boats?
About 60 feet, maybe
60 feet.
70.
All right,
Yeah, 60, 70 feet.
cool. I'm gonna like make. I'm gonna walk out that way. I'm gonna be like, "Look, just stay, just lay low, stay on the boat, hide under a blanket. No one know you're in here."
Um,
Um,
as Witness is leaving, Meta's gonna quickly whisper, uh, that uh, they would like to get a kayak. They said they could get out on their own.
uh,
Just
we
like
don't have.
as you're leaving to share the
Mhm.
information that she got.
Yeah,
Also,
I mean,
one
I'm.
of those, they were still
As you
alive
take him
out by
out,
the water.
Uh,
he taps you on the shoulder and he points at a paddleboard
uh,
and he points at himself and he points back at the paddleboard.
hey man, if you want it.
So he quietly pushes away on it and he
Uh,
starts just paddling with his arms. Like staying close to the, like almost lying down on it and just paddling with his
uh.
arms, like super quiet.
All right, I'm keeping an eye on it, and I'm also starting to listen for any signs back in the building to see if they started moving. So I guess this is like a good point if you want to pop back over to them to see
Yeah. So
what's
we
going on.
pop back at the people inside. Um, so Hayes, you see they're keeping put. Like they're not moving. One of them looks at one of the children and like puts a finger over their mouth. Um, but yeah, they're not moving at all up here. Um, Witness, you what's the rank of your ability? Your heightened senses. What score is it?
Mm, It is currently a 17.
It's 4 areas. Okay. 2, 4, 6. 80 feet. Okay. You do hear some movement in the bushes on the sides of the building.
Okay. Um, I've got my pistol out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretending like I don't hear anything just yet.
Okay.
So
Um.
I like out, like got my hand on my pistol, and I'm trying like it's dark. I'm trying to walk like discreetly to make it seem like I'm not ready to Swiss cheese them the moment they pop out, but I am ready to take someone down.
Okay. We switch the camera to the inside. Ether and Metamorphosis, you're in the kitchen. Ether, you have collected several bones that you're 99% sure they're not human.
Mhm.
For the dogs and put them away. And yeah, you notice. I'm gonna assume none of you look in the pots, right? Okay. Thank
Now I
you.
want to
No,
that you said
no,
that. You
Appellation
sure?
rules standard.
Appellation
Don't look,
rules.
don't see nothing, don't say
Are
nothing.
you sure I can't look in there?
If you see anything, you didn't. So, so what do you guys want to do? Hayes, are you gonna come back down? Or are you gonna stay up there watching them?
Okay, so I've got the got my throat radio, so
Hmm.
I can like sub vocalize and the others can hear me. So I am reporting what I'm seeing. I am for the moment keeping an eye on things. But I am one radio call away.
Okay. So
I guess on that same note, if I still have if I have the same threat rate, it'd be like there are multiple guys outside in the bushes.
so you hear more rustling in the bushes, like a lot more rustling.
Hmm.
Um, and it seems almost reckless rustling, like they're not even trying to hide.
Uh, um, What do I
Okay.
have?
Am I nearby to that and hearing that as well?
You know what? You would hear it underneath you, like something in the bushes, and it's reckless.
Okay.
It's like barreling through almost. It's that bad.
Mhm.
Okay. Telekinetics, pull up all the bushes.
Nice. So, the bushes get ripped out of the ground, and witness. So at first your brain can't register what you're seeing because it's so weird. There are raccoons that are huge, and their mouths are frothing, and
Ah,
they're coming at you.
shit. Um, cool. I immediately open fire.
Okay. Give me an initiative roll. Because yeah, you have
It's like,
these
what the fuck?
exactly. By the way, to give you an
Nat
idea
20.
how big these raccoons are,
Mm-hmm.
they're the size of like an American bulldog.
Cool. Yeah, I immediately opened fire. That was nat 20.
Yeah, nice. So, hold on. So give me your damage, and well, never mind. It's a nat
It was
20. That
initiative.
means you deal a wound. So you automatically take one of them out. You're like,
All
oh
right,
my god,
cool.
boom!
Just off the rip, the bam, the gunfire like echoes throughout the entirety of there. I'm like, I don't know if I can
So
call, I
the
can
weirdest
blame
thing
trouble
happens.
anymore.
You
Mhm,
shoot this one, right?
mhm.
The other raccoons look like they're gonna go at you, but then they turn to the one you just killed and they jump on it and start ripping it to shreds.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, get me out of here.
So yeah, they turn to it. It's like they're gonna go at you, and like one of them starts smelling, and they look at the one you just killed, and they just ravage it. I mean,
Mhm.
you could hear the flesh getting ripped. They're growling when they're doing it. It's disgusting. Um, Camera goes to the inside. Metamorphosis and Ether, what are you guys doing? You guys hear a gunshot outside, and you clearly hear a witness saying, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Okay. This is just gonna be interesting because usually, like, if it's an actual zombie threat, I'm
Mhm.
guessing that witness would not be saying those things. So at least at this point, Meta's just going about whatever she was normally doing. Like maybe she's like accidentally stepped on an anthill, or maybe there's some like weird wildlife. Uh, she knows witness is from a city, so she's probably written it off. Unfortunately.
Okay. Ether,
I
what are you
have
doing?
How does my speed work if I carry someone?
So you could carry up to your normal weight. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever your strength is, right? You look on the
Yeah.
chart for your normal carry, and you can move your full speed with your carry.
Let me double check what.
Yeah. What do you want to carry with you?
I wanted to pick up witness and bring them inside.
You can easily
Instead of
do
get
that.
me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 14, so I
Yeah.
What's
can.
your strength?
14.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah,
That's doing
at
it.
14 you
Yeah.
could easily move. You could easily move them.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you want to
Witness
not
is
be
not
here?
huge.
Yeah.
Mhm,
But
So
I just don't know how much
witness,
stuff that like she's carrying on her, so.
mhm.
dude. After all this time, you're still not comfortable with this. You're standing outside. In the blink of an eye, you're inside.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. I hated that. You know, it's out. Hey, you saw those running by them, right? Running by, right?
Oh yeah, Ether.
Um
You don't know what it was. You just saw a pile of fur like ripping into something. You don't know what it
mhm.
was. It sounded really weird. Yeah.
Hey, cool.
Um mhm.
So list of things we don't need, right? One, you
Yeah.
getting bit by a Z, right?
Mhm.
Second is you becoming rabid.
All right, which one's worse?
Oh my god, can you imagine if she became a cannibal?
I feel like you being a zombie is the worst, but you being
Yeah.
rabid is also equally bad.
All right. Well, you said
Hey,
like help me get me out of here, so got you out of there.
I'll take what I can get.
Mhm.
I shot once. I didn't want to shoot again. Hey, Meta, have you ever thought about, like, you have a lot of abilities. Have you ever thought about like a pocket nuke?
Let me see. Where are our imaginary nuke batteries that I could drain to have a pocket nuke? Oh
I,
no, I don't have any.
I mean, they're not zombies, so technically their life you could steal from.
Yes and no. Uh, you have to be careful of what you drain. It's complicated,
Those
but
raccoons are totally on the menu, though.
hey, if she would know that it wouldn't hurt her,
That's
she
true.
would.
Hmm.
So,
But she's just nervous about like whatever is here draining any life from inhabitants from this land
yeah.
that we're on. Might be a little danger.
So, Hayes, you're still up
Mhm.
there looking
Yep.
down with morbid curiosity at these giant raccoons ripping their dead friend apart.
I don't think morbid curiosity covers it. Um, I have, more more trained discipline in or otherwise I would have been right with witness. How many of them are there?
There were 4. There are 3 now. By the way, so now they have actually like collected meat and stuff, and they're going off in their own separate directions. Like one of them goes off and hides under a car to eat. The other one seems to find like there's a hole underneath the building that it scrumbles into, and the last one with the biggest piece, which he's like almost tripping over as he's trying to run away with it, runs like to the north, like away from you guys. But you could tell they're not eating anywhere near each other.
I, I don't blame them. Yeah, okay. I'm coming back down and heading inside because we don't have a plan for this.
I'm upset that I shot, but I'm still like, one of them is dead. Like, it would have been embarrassing to have shot at a giant raccoon and have missed. So at least I put it directly between its eyes.
That's true. That's true. So what do you guys want to do now? You're back inside the kitchen. Um, the sound of growls and stuff has ended outside. They're gone.
Meta will ask, and just with Hayes and say, "Do you see anything of note?"
Um,
Hold on, Hayes.
I
You
give.
did see something. I didn't mention this when you were up there. To
Okay.
the north, right? You saw the glow of either a bonfire or a big campfire. Uh, there's like this, like wooded, overgrown area that looks like it was like 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 a God, what would you call it? Like an island between different roads that's completely overgrown, and in it
Mm.
that you saw the glow of a campfire or a bonfire of some kind.
Okay. So report what I saw upstairs. Report the glow of a fire in the wooded area that way. Um, and mutter something about the raccoons, but I that's having a hard time getting from eyes to brain to words. Uh,
It's like, all right, well, one thing at a
I
time. We
think
got
I
to
think you hear the phrase um, trash bandits, but
one thing at a time. We got to clear the upstairs floor, and I let's just do this. Both the guns out. The ones that head up the stairs, unless anyone else
What?
wants to stop me.
Yes, Meta was just stopping.
Mhm.
We don't know who's upstairs. We don't know how affected they are. Isn't it better to see what's going on first and then not? You don't want to shoot and then realize you shot someone that could be saved. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that was what Case was doing when he was looking through the window before, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
saw
just
the.
didn't know if you
All he
shared
saw
that with
was
us yet.
he saw like silhouettes and shadows. He
Mhm.
didn't really see them, and they didn't see him, so they didn't react to him. So, and they're clearly hiding. They're not moving around. They're hiding.
Yeah, and at least some of them are kids, teenage and younger. They weren't ripping into each other like the um they weren't ripping into each other.
All right. Well, I mean, the door is a choke, so
Well,
we
I
kick.
have ways to deal with that, remember.
No, I mean that to our advantage. The door is a choke, so we could take a look in and we can see what's going on,
Well, you
and
haven't
only
found the
so
way
many of them.
upstairs yet.
Yeah, I mean, like we have to find stairs, but like wherever we get there, however we get there, there will be a limit to how many of them can move on us at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. I just in case we don't know how many people they've taken, who is all bad. I mean,
Oh, they told
all
you
I'm
that
s-
6 people were taken.
Mm.
It was
yeah,
It was 2 watch stations, 3 people in each taken. You found so far 2 dead bodies are fresh, and 1 survivor. So there are
yeah,
3 other people missing.
Mm.
all Meta is saying is that if there's kids here that possibly are not fully affected, maybe we should be careful about our guns blazing, so we don't have unintended consequences. That's
Mm.
all that Meta is saying. Like, we don't know how this land affects people. We don't know how whatever this curse is. So she's just saying
Mm.
because we have women and children involved, be careful.
Uh, all right. Well, I mean, we always got high power. We got high speed Renaissance. Yo, trouble.
Hmm.
I feel like running back and forth through that room and seeing if they try to eat you.
I can. How do I get there?
I mean, we're gonna head up the closest set of stairs in here. I'm assuming there's stairs somewhere.
I mean, I'll go
Yeah, the
upstairs. I
stairs
don't
to
care.
get up to the 2nd floor in this building are outside.
Okay. So
Alright.
yeah, we
So, you guys start to make your way outside to the stairs, and you see there are a set of metal stairs along the side of the building, covered by a tarp which has been ripped up. Um, right next to the building, there is a container. It looks like it used to be a refrigerated container back in the day. It's not running, and there is a stench coming from it. The door is a crack open.
you
I want
know
to look
I'm
in it.
mm,
I want. I'm so. I need to know things.
So
So
Ether
to-
walks up to it
I'm
and
opening it.
opens the door, and you see on hooks
Mhm.
deadheads that start to like move, like they move toward you because you open the door. None of them are dead, but they're all
Mhm.
hanging by hooks, and pieces of their bodies are missing. There's like a dozen deadheads in
I want to burn this place down.
here. The entire island, all of it.
At least now we have confirmation that they are eating them. So
If I have a feeling that if we were playing Warhammer, Warhammer 40K, right now he would be saying "Exterminatus" the entire planet when they're leaving.
Just there's too much going on here. I don't like the fact that these guys are going to be behind us as we keep moving forward. I know you said mostly women and children, but I don't know about women and children that eat people.
Yeah. The only yeah. So
Yeah, eat people and deadheads.
so you're gonna make your way up the stairs, right?
Well, I mean, you Ether at least would have reported back to us, at least it said something at the fact that there are a bunch of deadheads on hooks that are like basically guarding the door and
Oh, you
also
hear. Oh, by the way, you hear the deadheads moving from where you
okay.
are. You hear all these
Yeah.
chains rattling. There's
Uh-huh.
moans. Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And Ether,
Hmm.
they're moving way too fast to be
Ooh.
old zombies.
Fun.
Yeah. Again, zombies in rotted capes,
Mhm.
if they're freshly made or if freshly fed, they move faster. They move like World War Z zombies. After a long time, they become slow and lethargic until they feed again, and then boom, they have super speed again. These are moving a little too fast to be old zombies. They're still tied up and they can't get to you. But instead of they're like
Mhm.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
the refrigerator truck is in our way of the stairs, or is
No,
it
no, no,
just
no.
like
It's off to the
off?
No, it's
side.
next
Okay,
to it.
got it, got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think
It
she's
looks
closing
like
the
making sure.
it looks like the
door.
restaurant was using it like an additional refrigerator
Mhm.
outside. But after the hurricanes and stuff, it got destroyed and there's no power to run the damn thing.
Are they
But
wearing
apparently, it
anything
still works to
specific?
store deadheads. So, huh?
Wait, are they wearing anything like specific?
Oh, just clothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them are dressed in like beach wear. There's one dressed
Are
in a
they?
freaking like a wetsuit, like they were a scuba diver. Yeah.
Mhm.
There's
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
think after closing the door, and it's just like, are they turning people into deadheads to eat them?
That would be that would
I think that's what she's thinking. It's like, is that what
because
they're doing? I
that
don't.
meat is just fresher that way. Hey.
They're weird. I don't know. Cannibals are weird.
I mean, because deadheads don't need to eat, so you don't have to feed them the same way you have to
Mhm.
feed people.
Yeah.
Also,
As
we
an
should.
excuse to not be thinking about that, um, Hayes is taking a look up. So the stairs are metal. Um,
There's like a
I'm
tarp on
assuming there's
there
like a
too.
landing or something.
Yeah,
Is
there's
that
a landing on
also
top. It's like a 5x5 landing with the door right
is that
there.
also metal though?
Yes, the entire stairs are metal. They're
I
that
can
diamond
just
plate metal. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
yeah, yeah,
diamond
yeah.
plate metal. Yeah.
Mhm.
like okay. So the issue with like running through there is if I don't know what I'm running into, and like I might hit a wall.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's my issue. I can still go in there though.
I thought you had like equally fast perception, right?
No.
Well, you could also you're a speedster. You could literally run around the building and check the entire building out.
I meant like specifically that upstairs area, which I can't super see from.
Uh, Roll me an intelligence challenge.
Mhm.
Your skill sets don't apply. Well, hold on.
I don't think
No,
I have
because
it.
you're not. Yeah, you're not the right engineering. So just roll me intelligence.
Mm-mm. Oh, that's bad. 11.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. This is a set of stairs, of course.
As an alternative to clang 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 up the stairs, um, can I offer anyone or all of you a lift up to the window that I was looking in, assuming that the window is like open or something that we can use that as
No,
a
it
point of
wasn't
ingress.
open. Though there are balconies with sliding glass doors that you could drop everybody on.
Mhm. I mean, if y'all are gonna do that, I think I'm just gonna walk up the stairs.
I will happily be flown so I don't make noise.
I'm
Ether?
okay with
Yeah, I don't
make.
mind it.
Really?
I'm
You're,
okay
you're
with
fine.
making.
You're fine being flown? The little speedster whose legs don't work in the air?
No, I was saying I was fine going with Witness.
Mm.
I'm just thinking
Yeah,
about
I'm.
how funny that would be. Starts running,
That's
telekinesis in the air. Ah!
that's what I said last week when I got pulled out of the water. She's just
Anyway,
kicking her feet.
It's the human version of air jail.
Yep.
Yeah. No, put me down. But no,
Uh,
she'll go with Witness just because not
mm.
leaving her by herself.
There you go, Witness. If she ever goes rabid, you have a way to control them. You
Air jail.
telekinetically hold them in the air. They're fine.
Just like
That's it. They're done.
small dog air jail. Just
Yep.
whoop.
Air
Mhm.
jail.
I just start throwing knives.
Put me down.
Okay,
Uh,
so
so,
you guys. Okay, so Witness, you're going up the stairs. Are you making noise on purpose?
yeah, I'm making noise on purpose
Okay.
because Hayes and Meta are going through the window, and I want less attention on them.
Okay, so as you're going up the stairs, Ether's coming up behind you.
Mhm.
You guys land on the balcony. They're on high alert because they hear the stairs. You land on the balcony. They're going to see your silhouettes. So we're just going to roll initiative.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Let me get to my... What the heck? There we go.
I'm gonna stop rolling this dice.
Huh?
I was putting a dice
19.
away because I was rolling really bad with it.
This is a very good dice for me today. 19. Actually, sorry, plus dexterity. That makes 24.
Okay, so here's a rules question.
24?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Because I have the wrong party up here. I have the party for my other game. Let me write you guys.
I roll better initiative for Canopy than I do Ether. It is crazy. Sorry. I'm really mad about it. I'm so mad about it.
Okay, Meta, what did you get?
17.
Hayes.
Not 20 for 23. So is it the not 20 or the not quite 24 that matters?
Nah, with initiative, getting a crit doesn't do anything extra. Witness.
Okay.
So I have a 24.
Ether.
21.
Wow, you guys are fast today. Let me see. The cannibals are on a 10. Okay. So, Witness, you're at the door first.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do? You're at the door. It's closed. It's a metal door. It has a turn handle.
I've already kind of made my decision that we're gonna pop into this guns blazing, so it's time to lean into Daredevil. I'm not there's no being stealthy about anything that happens in here. I'm going to pop through, and if what I know for certain, one thing is that I'm gonna pop out on the other side, if nothing else does.
You go to open the door.
Mhm.
It's locked.
Does the door open outward or inward?
Outward, toward you.
Outward? All right. Um, I mean, okay, that's fine. I feel like I can just open this door. Like, I feel like I can just like lockpick this door open.
You can. You. Okay, so do you have lockpicks or anything like that? I don't think so.
Uh, we have the tactical bag and the infiltrator bag. Hang on.
What's in the infiltrator bag?
Actually, hang on. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know. We have I have the survivalist go bag, and I don't remember what's in the tactical bag. I can
Okay,
take a
so
look.
yeah, you don't have. So
All right.
you have a choice. You could try to, pull out your multi tool and try popping the bolt, right? Or
Mhm.
you could decide to just start shooting at the lock to break it.
You know what? No, I'm gonna hang on to the bullet. I'm going to if I'm using the multi-tool to just knock the thing off, then can I just kick the lock? Like just like knock it off the handle right there?
No,
I thought
it's
you were
like
gonna
a
just
door
kick
bolt.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Then sure, fine. I'll do the
Okay.
multi-tool. That's something I'm used to.
okay, so what do you roll? Give me a. It's a
Okay.
dex
Oh,
challenge.
so what challenge?
Dex challenge, and because you do not have the right tools for the job, you have a -5 to the.
All right, cool. Actually, I feel like Gadgeteer Tinkerer doesn't really do too much for that.
Actually, Tinkerer would give you a +2. I mean,
Okay,
would
so I
give
have a
you your
minus.
rank bonus. Yeah, for sure.
So I have
You're
a -3
tinkering with a
instead of a
lock, it would
-5.
work.
Yeah. So -3 instead of a -5.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And that's a +5 on my dex anyway, so it's whenever I roll +2.
There you go.
18.
Nice. You do pop it open,
All right, cool.
but it
Uh,
takes your entire action to do it.
okay. I like knock the door open, and then as I pull it back, I hold it for Speedy, and I'm like after you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now we go to Hayes. You land on the balcony. You hear the lock being jury rigged, and um you don't the cannibal the people in here have not reacted yet. You see they all look to the door, but they haven't done anything yet. They haven't had a chance to. So what do you want to do?
Okay, so step one, see if the the sliding door happens to be
Oh
unlocked.
yeah, it opens.
Okay. Um, no, I used that. Uh, okay. So I want to trust these people, but I'm not sure that I do. Gonna go ahead and use my sharp eyes ability, which allows me to check for traps, threats, ambushes. Where kind of wondering. Okay, so where are the guys?
Roll me a wisdom challenge
Yep.
and add your rank bonus.
Hang on a sec. Sorry, the cat was sitting on the mouse.
It happens.
Wow, that is 2 nat 20s in a row.
Wow. Okay, so you do not feel like this is an ambush at all. Like there's nothing here that sounds like they're ready to ambush. If anything, that you have the feeling they're going to run. The fight and flight. The feel you have is flight. The way they're looking at the door, the way their eyes turn to you, um, the moonlight is shining into the room behind you. Um, they all have their teeth sharpened,
Okay.
but like the women grab the children and are bringing them in close. Um, but the reaction isn't offensive. It's like they're pulling back. So, what else you want to do, Hayes?
I think he puts a hand on his rifle and fight or flight leaves out the third option, which is freeze. Because his training and instincts versus is trying to be a better person. Gonna let somebody else make the first significant move.
Okay, so now we go to Ether. What do you want to do?
Why is I don't like this anymore. I don't wanna. And she's going in. Uh, but I think for once in her life she's gonna be careful about it and not just rush in. Um, unless you want to.
I'm triggering your impatient flaw.
Okay. Okay. I think she stepped in like very cautiously and she's like, no, whatever.
No, it wasn't that. Witness took too damn long
Mm.
to pick the damn lock. It was
Okay.
because you're a speedster. Even though for
Yeah.
Witness it felt like, damn,
Mm.
I pulled this off fast. For you, it felt like an hour.
I honestly was thinking like, what? Just kick the door. What do you do? Like just thinking that the entire time. I could have done it
So
faster.
you
Um.
bolt into the room and
Mhm.
you see a collection of women and children dressed in rags. The women are looking out toward the balcony, have pulled their children closer to them. One child, who's probably the largest of the children,
Mhm.
has stepped forward and is growling. You do notice the sharpened teeth.
Mhm.
It's dark in here, so you can't see other details. But
Mhm.
the moonlight coming in, yeah, you see the teeth. They're, yeah.
You know that thing when like you shine a light on someone and be like, "Hey, stop that. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I think pulls out a flashlight and just like shines it directly in their eyes. It's like, what are you doing?
So you
I want to see if it
shine
has
it in
any
their
effect.
eyes, right?
Mhm.
And they're like the boy's eyes are wide and wild. I mean, he doesn't look there. Um, you see that the women have grabbed the younger children and are pulling them toward. Some of the younger children are like reaching like they want to charge at you, but the mothers are literally holding them back.
Mhm.
Um, that's what you do. You flash the
I was
light.
gonna
Yeah.
I just want to say like one thing. It's like, is there like anyone that we can talk to that's in here or?
You could try.
Yeah, I think just says it and sees if like anyone has like the, uh, I don't know what word I want here.
Like the mental cognizance.
Yeah. I was gonna say a different word, but I couldn't think of what word I wanted for that. Just to like be able to speak to us.
Okay.
That's what she wants to. Yeah.
Metamorphosis. You see what's going on in the room. Ether's come in, whipped out a flashlight, and is now flashing. Oh, the light's on, so you see all of them now. The room is lit up. Um, they're dressed in rags. Um, they have blood like on their faces, like they've eaten recently. All the children for sure look like they've eaten recently. Um, there are several women. The women are of different ages, but none of them are older than 30. And the women are definitely in a state of flight. They look like they're going to. They look like they're going to run. Some of the children are just like reaching out to Ether, and, but they're being held back by the mothers or the women. You're not sure. There is one boy who's the oldest one of the boys who's not being held back by any of the women, who's starting to make the way right at you and Hayes, growling. No, I mean, Ether, because Ether's with the flashlight,
Hmm.
making the way straight at Ether. In his hand, he has an ice pick.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but for Meta, she has to try.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's going to be like, just looking at the mothers. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to hurt your children. We're trying to find people that we lost.
Okay. Roll me a charisma challenge.
Checking. I have confidence artist, which basically means I can lie like I'm real good at it.
Well, hold
It
on.
is
And
true.
You're not lying.
well, no, I'm trying to remember what it all says in confidence artist. If I remember right, I think
Well,
it
you can
has to do with like
manipulate people.
basically.
Remember, the way skill sets work is you have to sell to me why confidence artist would work.
Gotcha. Well, I think that it is. She doesn't have any weapons out.
Mm-hmm.
She's being sincere. She's showing confidence in the way that is like, I stand by my word. I am not going to hurt you. If you hurt us, we will hurt you. But
Roll
very
me
much in
a
the
roll it with your bonus.
It is so very lucky that I'm the one who rolled to open the door because I would have had an entirely different
You
scenario
would
in the
just
rest
shot
of
at people, bro. Like, bah, 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 bah.
I would have caused big problems within the group. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Mhm.
And I get yelled at for causing problems in the group.
Hey, I didn't do
Alright.
anything, but I would have dragged one of them out to start asking questions.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you don't know what they're gonna do yet. They're looking straight at you. You could tell they heard you, but you don't know what they're gonna do yet.
Mm.
On their initiative, all the women that were holding children and the women run back out the door, back out like the opposite direction of the room you're in, and you hear a door open, and you hear them running down another set of steel stairs. But in the room, you still have that boy, and that boy goes right at Ether, swinging that ice pick. A 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so he hits you with the ice pick.
Mhm.
You take 5, 6, 7 points stamina damage. Remember, you have some temporary stamina right now.
Yeah.
So he goes to hit you with the ice pick, and you get out of the way enough that it's only a little scratch. Now we get to the top of the order. Witness, you seeing them all run out,
Mhm.
but you seeing one of those children stay in the room, and he looks wide-eyed. He has dried blood all the way down his cheek and down his shirt,
Mhm.
and he seems like he's frothing at the mouth, basically.
I'm going to say that I trust between the three super people in this room that they can handle a rabid 14-year-old. I'm gonna go grab one of those adults. So I'm dashing the other way around. I'm grabbing one of those adults.
Okay, so you could dash around. You see them running. How many pace? What's your pace?
My pace is a 4.
Oh yeah, you could get to one. So
Mhm.
you see one that's not carrying a child.
Mhm.
Or do you want to grab one carrying a child?
Um, you know, ooh, I have never claimed to be a hero. I'm grabbing one of them carrying a child.
Okay. Give me a melee attack roll because you're trying to grab.
All right. Um, so that's my D20 plus what?
It's D20 plus your strength and rank bonus.
Okay. Well, it's been luck. The one time. I have two things for luck to spend. Okay, cool. There we go. That's a 21.
Nice. So you grab
Mhm.
the woman with the child,
Mhm.
She drops the child, and the child grabs your leg and tries to bite.
Um, so I'm okay with however this turns out. However, I feel like this is the one moment where chilling presence is going to turn on the most here. Everyone
Not with
here is
these guys.
not with these guys? Okay, cool. I figured.
No. By the way, they all have chilling presence.
Okay, cool. Well, if that's the case, um, like this child tries to bite me, and I can deal with that in the next turn.
Yeah.
But I've got this woman absolutely
Well, first
pinned
of all,
down.
hold on. He has to even be able to grab you. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that.
Okay.
I definitely grab you. So you're grabbed. You're grabbing the mother.
Mhm.
Next turn, he could try to bite you, but right now all he could do is grab you.
All right, that's
So
cool.
right now, it's like basically all three of you are grappled.
Mhm.
You're grappling her. He's grappling you. You see that uh, the other people running away, like look back. Some of them, like you could tell they think about it, but then they keep running.
Mhm.
So that's you. We're gonna now go to the next person, which was Hayes. What do you want to do? You got
Okay,
this kid
so
in the room sliding,
yeah.
throw it, yeah, ice pick.
Um, which do I want to do? I'll go with my first instinct. I'm sure there are drapes on the glass door. I'm sure there's a window with curtains. It's a condo, so there might be like bedding or something. Um, all that stuff is whipping around in the air, and I am attempting attempting entangle.
Okay, you have the power, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so the way it works is you have to make a roll to hit, and then next I get a saving throw to break free as a reaction. So go ahead.
Okay.
Let me get the cannibal
I
stats.
I am also gonna say that I'm loudly gonna go, will somebody get this kid off of me?
Okay, so sorry, it's a D20 plus the power mod plus the um, ability score
Yeah.
that powers. And anything else
Yes.
I'm
So
forgetting?
it's a keyed ability score plus your rank bonus.
Okay. Aha. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is going to be a 19.
Okay, and so he uses his reaction. He does not break free. He is grabbed. Uh, you got 19, right?
Yep.
Wow, you just did it. So you did beat his avoidance by 5. So he is actually completely immobilized. He is totally wrapped up. Um, so that's what you do. You wrap him up. Now we get to uh. Okay, so now we get to Ether. What do you want to do? You have this kid wrapped up.
Okay. I'm gonna go help Witness.
Okay, so you run down the stairs
Yeah.
to see Witness holding a woman
Mhm.
and a child wrapped around his leg, growling, about to bite into his leg. Oh, by the way, the mother doesn't look
Mhm.
like she's fighting to get away. The woman
Mhm.
looks like she's going to try to bite Ether, a Witness also.
Mhm.
They're not trying to run away, but and in the distance, you see all the other ones running away. Some of them are running toward this glowing in the distance. It looks like a bonfire. But other ones are like running toward the darkness to the right.
I want to knock one of them out. I just don't know which one yet. Can I use celerity and do both, or try to do both?
You can try to use celerity and do both.
Okay. Because I don't. I think she knows. So like just the back of like the handle of her machete, and she's gonna like hit one of them upside the head and see if she can.
Okay, so roll me a to hit.
Yeah.
You're going against an avoidance of 14.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll that with a plot point because it's not one. I don't like that. It's still Dex, right?
Yes.
19.
Nice. So you hit one. Give me damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you hitting? The child or the woman?
Probably the child, and I feel
Okay,
so bad.
good.
But
Roll
like
your
just to knock
damage.
them out, she's not trying to kill them.
I
If they
know.
die, I'm so sorry. 13.
So you bonk the kid on the head. His
Mm.
eyes roll back and he ragdolls.
Yeah, I was just gonna kick him. You gave him a concussion.
Let me roll the other one.
The
Hold on.
woman sees this and loses her shit. Now we go to Meta. You're still upstairs. The kid's wrapped up. He's like screaming, trying to break loose.
Yeah, I think she's just going to, in the most like authoritative voice that she probably none of these people have heard her use, the most like army commander, let them go right now, as she looks like she is charging herself up. Like she will absolutely this the whole reason for her staying on this place was to stop harming people. It doesn't matter if they are terrible people unless they are hurting someone else actively in that moment. This is a woman and a child. And
Well, no, hold on. You're upstairs.
yeah, she's going to come downstairs,
Oh, okay.
see what's going
Well, you
on.
see the child
Oh.
unconscious on the floor. You actually hold on. You don't know if the kid's dead or not.
Yeah, that's why she's so upset right
Yeah,
now.
you don't know if the
Mhm.
kid's dead or not. All you see is Ether holding the machete up in their axe up in the air. You don't know, but give me a roll.
Yep.
Wisdom.
That's
No,
not
screw
good.
that. No. You know what? I said this was gonna come back and bite you in the butt. No,
It's
your
the PTSD coming in. Yeah,
Yes,
100%.
yes. Your PTSD is kicking in. You see that kid on the floor. You're assuming the worst about Ether. That Ether just killed this kid. And the mother has lost her shit and is screaming and is just trying to get at witness. Actually, no. She's trying to get at Ether.
I deserve it.
So, what do you want to do? Oh yeah, okay. So you're there. You said what you said. You're glowing.
Mhm.
Now we go to the woman. The woman is going to try to break free of your grapple.
Okay.
At this point, we do something called a face-off. You get to roll. You have to roll your strength plus your rank bonus. I get to roll my strength or my dexterity and my rank bonus
Okay.
to break out. I got a 16 on the 16, and I have a plus 2, a plus 3. So 16, 17, 18, 19.
I really wanted to hang on to her because I want to interrogate her, so I'm going to spend my last luck reroll here to see what I can do.
Okay.
So you said that's a what?
A 19.
Total?
19.
19? All
So
right.
it's 19,
So
19 total.
how did I roll the exact same number? This dice is like telling a story. Independent. She's free.
Okay. So she breaks free and she runs straight at Ether. She's going to use her bonus act. She's doing a charge. So Ether, I rolled a 19 on the die. I definitely hit you.
My avoidance is 20.
Yeah, but I rolled a 19 on the die. I didn't even add.
Oh, sorry. Misread what you
Um,
heard. Misheard.
You're gonna take 4. You're gonna take 6 points of kinetic damage as she basically football tackles you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Dexterity save.
I think I weapon. 22.
Okay, so you're not knocked to the ground. But now she is on top of you, and that's where we're gonna leave. You guys are like in a brawl there. Witness, what do you want to do?
I'm just tasing her.
You have a taser. Oh, that's true. You do have a taser.
Yeah.
Roll do you hit?
Cool. What do I add for that?
It's an attack roll, so you could use your dexterity on this one because it's a small weapon.
All right, cool. That is that's a 14.
Okay. So you barely hit her.
Mhm.
I rolled a nat 20 on her save, dude. She's not stunned, but you get to roll the electrical damage.
Can I suggest something that would? It's electricity, and that is my weakness.
Oh no.
And we're like kind of like on top of each other, so.
Okay, so this is awesome. So yeah, roll me that damage. Both
No,
of you are taking it.
when I looked at the
Thank you.
taser the first time around, it didn't have any damage on it. So
Is this a saving throw, right?
no, hang on. I think it literally just was like, here's a taser, and I was just like, okay. Let me see if I can find.
Because I didn't know if
Uh,
that was a power or an item you had. Because you could use a
uh,
power and say it's a
uh
taser.
No, it's just something that I had on me, but I don't think I ever saw like numbers for it doing anything. So I was just like, oh, it just like stuns somebody more
Oh,
so
let me
than it
see.
does
Hold
any
on.
particular damage. Huh?
Well, I don't have stats for a taser. That's a good question, and I should write that into the rules, because that's something that kind of exists. Okay, so you might want to write this down. Uh,
Mhm.
Taser on hit does
It's on
D.
here.
Wait, where is it?
Where?
Stun gun slash taser. It's a D12 electric
Stun
damage from area
gun.
of shock. Yeah.
All right. And is there a plus anything to hit on that you're looking at?
No, it's not bonus to hit.
Uh,
That's depending on your ability, your skill.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so stun gun delivers energy blast, electrical 24 for 1d12 electrical damage, range 1 area. Shock creatures with it must make a routine TN 15 constitution save or fall prone and be stunned lesser electrical to the end of their next turn. They made their save, so they only take the damage. By the way, Ether, make me that save with disadvantage. I mean,
oh, lovely.
with sorry, with
Step
setback.
setback.
Yes.
Hmm.
Con
Yes.
16.
Okay, so you make it also. You are not
Hmm.
stunned and on the floor.
Okay.
So yeah, roll me that damage.
D12, let's go.
I'm also taking double this.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
I
I
roll
took the weakness.
I took
You don't know this.
I hit an 11, so that's a 22 for you.
Yeah, I'll take
Nice.
it.
Good job.
I gave
I
you a
love the
wound.
fact that Witness did more damage to Ether than I've done. Yes.
Like offhand, didn't even think about it. Was just like, well, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so that was Witness. Now we go to Hayes. You still have this kid wrapped up.
Yeah. Um, so between my stuff and what I can find in this room, I'm hoping I can find like rope, cord, something. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna roll inconveniently, um, and I'm hoping I can reinforce the power entangle with something a little bit more physical. In the meantime, um, Hayes is talking to the kid, trying to calm him down. Um, we're not here to we're not here to hurt anybody. I know, what you saw was scary. And I think in his eyes, the face of this kid with the sharpened teeth is flickering back and forth with the face of the kid on the ship where his story began.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which for our audience was a case where he was trying to save and free the kid, which would not be terribly convenient right now.
Nope.
But I think he's for the moment working on muscle memory, but leaving him here with the kid by himself might not have been the most strategic
Okay.
triumph.
If you accept, okay, so I'm gonna trigger your what were your flaws again?
Blah, 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 chilling presence, survivor's guilt, nightmares. Survivor's guilt and nightmares are both connected with the same thing. So
Okay, I'm gonna trigger your survivor's guilt. You want to let this kid go?
yeah,
Just because you want to let him go doesn't mean you need to do it in a stupid way.
I think I've got enough um conscious thought left to um do something simple like tie his hands or something, but and then completely forget that I've done that, and I've got him by the shoulder and am uh, urging him, you know, this way. Come on, I'll keep you safe. At some point, I call him Julio.
Okay. Do you let him loose? Or are you keeping him
Um,
entangled as you say this?
I think I've probably forgotten that I can entangle, so it's
Okay,
gone.
so
Yeah.
the
I am hoping
straps
that he will stick with me, but whether that's realistic with this kid,
the
who
straps
knows?
fall away from him,
Yep.
and he looks at you. His head turns a little sideways. That's where we're gonna end what happens with him for a second. Meta, what are you doing?
I'm attacking witness.
Oh Jesus, let's go. Yeah,
I
yeah.
gave a warning. It was not listened to.
Okay, what are you doing?
Energy blast. See. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, that definitely. What's your avoidance witness?
I've went to an 18.
Okay, so you're gonna get hit. Roll damage.
12. Almost max. Dexterity. That is 14 points of stamina damage.
All right.
Or cosmic energy.
Okay, cool. That's only 12 I take. So
We don't even need the psychosis points. We'll just do it ourselves.
yeah. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, Witness is gonna take that damage. It's basically just kind of gonna tank that, right? Because like the majority of that is the temporary stamina from before my own armor ate the some of that, and so I'm only
Yep.
taking a little bit. And I was like, we're really doing this right now.
Okay, so now we go to the cannibals. The one on Hayes, for a second, he seems docile, and then something switches in his head, and he charges at you. I definitely hit you. What's your avoidance?
Avoidance is 15.
Okay, so he definitely hits you. You take from the ice pick, 4, 5, 6, 7 stamina damage.
What kind?
Actually, hold on. He doesn't have the ice pick. You entangled him. He dropped it. So he literally runs at you and bites you.
Okay.
Stamina
Same
damage.
same damage or?
Yeah, same damage. Stamina damage. He bites you. He doesn't actually sink into you.
Okay.
But
I'm
he
assuming
he
biting
bites
in
at
this
you.
case it counts as physical.
Yeah, physical for sure.
Okay. Sorry, trying to figure out damage resistance.
Yeah. Your armor
Res-
can handle this.
yeah.
But he tries to bite you. And you... Okay, so you've seen, with your experience, you've seen this look in people's face. It's almost like shell shock,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something else. He's not there.
That makes two of us.
Yeah. Okay, so now we get to the woman, who now turns toward Witness because you tried to tase her, and whoever hurts her last is the one she goes after. So she goes after Witness. I rolled a 14, 15, 16, 17.
Nope.
Okay, so she misses you. Ah! She misses you.
Just kind of like sidestep out the way. Like
Yeah.
I'm so disinterested in her now as I'm looking over at Meta, and I'm just like, are we really doing this right now? Don't piss me off.
I asked you not to attack them. There's no reason to go after them. We are here to rescue people. They are
At this
humans
point,
just like us.
humans just like us is highly debatable, but right now she was on top of Ether.
Because you antagonized her by doing whatever it was to her
I was
child.
grabbing her to ask a question. The child grabbed me. I have not done anything to this child yet. I've not done anything besides get her off of Ether. So if you'd like to kill me to save her, you can give it a shot, but I'm going to put a bullet through your skull.
Typical.
Now,
Maybe
would you
she's
like for
right.
me to keep track of her, or do you want to run off with him?
No, I want to preserve human life.
The same thing I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to ask a question.
Let her go. Please, just knock her out. Do it. Fine, because you cannot control your violent impulses.
I want to ask her a question. Is this a different word for you in your language? I am grabbing her to ask her a question, and then we
Asking
can let her go.
questions are not done with hostility. Are you going to want to answer a question if someone grabs you, Witness? Because I think what you would do was shoot them in the skull.
What I would do and what a normal person would do are two entirely different things, and I'm okay with that. I've divorced myself from the idea of being a good person a long time ago. I get results. I'm going
I'm
to
so
ask
sorry
her
for you.
a question, and I'm going to let her go. Does that work for you?
She's going to turn around and she's going to leave.
Cool. And if talking is a free action, I'm going to try to grab her again, and I'm just going to get some simple information about where we are, about what would have happened to the survivors. So that would have been a grab, and then like from there, I would talk to someone, or I would talk to her my next turn.
all she points toward the bonfire. Like her
So
hand's
you,
shaking, and she
Mhm.
just points to the bonfire.
so you can understand us.
And you see the look in her face is like hatred.
Feelings mutual. Keep your mouth closed. And so then that's the point. Ether, are you up? Like how? Yeah, I know I accidentally wounded you, but like, are you like on your
I think it
feet?
was a wound.
Was it not a wound? Do you have higher fortitude than 22?
Was it meant to be? I was not informed of what it was supposed to be. So
Yeah, what's your fortitude?
16.
You
I
took
wasn't
a
sure,
wound.
that's why I was checking.
Yeah, you took a wound.
Yeah, you took a wound.
So,
Look at it this way. At least it's not a wound that you might be infected by.
No,
yeah.
it's fine.
Uh,
I'm not mad about it. I'm the one who
um,
brought it up.
cool. I'm gonna say a very quick question. Uh, I'm gonna ask her is how many of you are on the island?
Just us or the other dead?
Just you.
A handful in our tribe, but there are others.
Give me your best guess as far as tribes.
Maybe 5. 4. We don't deal with them. The men do.
Wait, how could it be a handful like 5? There were more than 5
No,
women
no,
and children in
she's
here.
saying
Tribes.
a
Oh,
handful
sorry.
of tribes.
Okay, a handful of tribes, yeah.
Yeah,
And how many people were in your tribe?
a dozen men and women, another 5 men. You killed the others.
They asked for it.
We saw you kill them.
They asked for it. The same way you would ask for it if you attacked me.
By the way,
Don't do it.
so she starts to smell you.
Hmm. It's like, you can try it if you want to. I'll be your final witness. And so there are roughly about 12 of them if we assume that the tribes are of about the same. Then turn around looking at Ether, who may not be on the ground, and then Meta, who's probably walking away, but still thinking that there's probably about 60 to 80 other cannibals on this island, ages undetermined. If we put a good solid third into each of them, about maybe 20 full grown men, 20 full grown children, like 25 to 30 kids. All right, cool. Take your kid and get out of here. I don't want to see you again.
She nods. She reaches down and picks up her kid. You see
Hmm.
her kid move like weakly, and she's holding her kid like this, and she runs.
And I don't know, Meta, are you still in the area?
No, she's walked away. She's gonna
Okay,
go clear her thoughts before she does something she's gonna regret.
cool. I'm gonna walk over to Speed and be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Mm, I think it's like getting, like just like standing up straight, and I feel like she's moving very slow.
Mm,
Like there's a weird like static electricity like coming off of her that just hasn't
mm.
gone away yet.
Oh yeah, your powers are off for the remainder of the scene. So yeah, you're no longer a speedster right now. This is gonna be interesting. So so
Witness is gonna kind of note here that like, hey,
taser.
I think this did something.
He learned what it is.
um. So what do you guys want to do now?
I'm gonna walk back upstairs over to Hayes and to give him an idea of the situation that we're in right now.
Okay.
If this is okay with our GM, he's not there. Neither is the kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get up there and they're missing.
I swear to God, am I the only person here who can keep their eye on the prize? Okay, cool. It hits the radio. Hayes, where the fuck are you? All right, well, see, because now this is an actual conundrum now, because we have Meta walked off, is mad enough to attack me, so I don't know where they are now, what's going on with that. Speedy is not so speedy anymore, and I am just a person with guns. So I'm gonna look over to Speedy real quick, and I'll be like, "You ever fired a gun?"
Yeah, like when we were on the other island.
You know what? That's so fair. Cool. Um, is going to safety on, hand the pistol over, and it's just like
All right.
it's just cool. Hey, so if you're not moving that fast right now, you know how it works. Point the bat in at the other
I know
people.
how guns work.
You know, that's on me. I'm stressed. I'm being patronizing.
Wait a minute,
Um,
Ether, don't you have a firearm?
She,
Yeah.
she has
Okay.
a gun.
oh,
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm so used to you actually running. I just forgot that you actually like can't shoot a gun. So if you have a gun,
She
cool.
can. She has a gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. It's just like take this gun. Is like, all right, cool. Well,
I'll still
you know.
take it if you give me a pistol, because I think I only have my rifle. I don't know what gun I have. I have to look. Up somewhere in my notes.
Mhm.
So
I think it's an automatic rifle.
it takes a few minutes. Metamorphosis. Um, when you walk away from the what happened?
Wow.
There we go. When you walk away from the group, you notice something that you guys didn't notice when you first came in. So, you know, movies were this cool thing that humans created, right? And there was this movie that came out in the night in like the 1900s. That was really popular. You went to go see it, right? And this is kind of giving you Blair Witch vibes, but hanging off some of the trees are like weird totems that are made with leaves of palm trees and the stems all over the place, hanging up on the trees really high up. They look weird. Um, you remember seeing something like this with some indigenous tribes, but none of it is ringing a bell as an actual religion or something. Um, you do know it's a type, it's a worship of some kind, but you can't figure out what it is.
Um, I I think Meta just wants to find Hayes because, like, I feel like Meta right now just feels like entirely alone, and at least Hayes has shown like some empathy at times, where she just needs a voice of reason because she's very much not in where her brain needs to be at the moment.
Okay.
So I think she's gonna try and find Hayes.
Okay. So, Hayes, where are you?
Um, someplace dark, someplace enclosed, maybe I mean, we're in a condominium, so maybe a bathroom somewhere.
Okay.
But basically dark and enclosed, and trying to keep this kid calm. Um, he has, well, he's not currently aware that he has emotion control powers, which have never worked. Um, but he does know that he's got, disaster responder training. Keeping people calm is kind of what he does. That plus healing hands that um, gives him edge on first aid and keeping people calm.
So
Um,
roll your power check for emotion control.
um, A, he's not using his power. B, he can't because it's one time a day. That's
Oh, got it. Okay. I thought you were using it. Okay, so
no, he's
he
just calling on his training as
I got
an
it.
EMT.
He is the equivalent of a wild animal. After a few minutes, he's just trying to get away from you.
I don't think I'm in any condition to fight him on it.
Okay. So he literally runs, jumps into water, and goes under the water to get away. By the way, he drops the he didn't have the ice pick anymore. Yeah, he just runs and jumps in the water to get away from you.
And it absolutely 100% makes sense to Hayes in this moment that as the kid disappears, what he hears is a splash.
By the way, you get a plot point. That was awesome. Um, and Metamorphosis, you get a plot point for sticking to your guns and blasting an ally. Poor little Ether reminding me about your electrical damage. You also get a plot point.
Mm.
uh, so so you two are behind the building. Metamorphosis, you find yourself back on the dock. You hear a splash.
Um, she'll pay attention to understand that there are things near her and she'll be on guard.
Yeah.
But she's kind of like looking around for any sign of haze or something being moved, anything that looks out of place to try and find haze, because what we saw up there was just terrifying and
Yeah.
horrible in all kinds of ways.
Um. So it a good 5 minutes is a new scene, by the way. So Ether, your speed's back. It takes a minute for you to get your muscles going again. You're like, and then you feel it come back. Uh, you. So Hayes is coming out of the building. Metamorphosis, you see him coming out of the building. Um, Hayes, for the first time, you realize those totems hanging from palm trees.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is very confused about where he is because he's sort of still in it and sort of not.
Mm-hmm.
So
Um,
gonna need
kind
a
of
little
like
bit of time.
Okay.
I think seeing like this happen, Meta will like very like softly approach, and she'll just, Haze, are you there?
Where do you go?
I think they all left now here. Um, and she's gonna try and find a place to like sit because it seems like she's probably seen this kind of like a like stuck in a flashback kind of situation before. Um, try to get Hayes somewhere safer away. Uh, say, let's go sit down for a moment. It'll be all right. We'll find whoever it is. Don't worry.
Julio. His name's Julio.
Julio, all right. Where did you last see Julio?
On the ship.
On
Trying
the
to
ship.
trying to keep him safe, and then he kind of trails off because he's got a set of memories about kid with sharpened teeth, set of memories about other Julio who you guys know uh, back at our home community.
Like getting Hayes somewhere where like we can like sit for a moment. She'll just like kind of like gently like move Hayes to like be able to sit just to relax for a moment, and then she'll kind of like do like the sit squat in front, just trying to see Hayes, and she'll just say, "So I think Julio currently is safe, and right now we're not where I think you think we are."
We were on the ship, and then I heard him splash, and then um, if you're holding his hands or something like that, your your hands go through them, and for a moment, his dog tags just kind of clank onto the bench by themselves.
I think little pieces are starting to fit together of oddities. She's not going to say anything, but she's going to say, she's going to heavily describe in her hand. Uh, she has like it's like one of these really probably old at this point, but there are these like Diablo sauce Taco Bell packets that she keeps in case she has a panic attack or needs to get out of a PTSD episode really quick. And she's going to describe what it tastes like, because seeing that like physical things are falling through, maybe like the physical, like her describing that it is a spice, it is going to make it so all you can focus on is just wanting a glass of water, and and focus on the taste of it, uh, to hopefully maybe a memory will work the same way as like having this hot sauce packet works for her, since I don't know whether Hayes or not will be, it'll just fall through Hayes's hands at this point. Um,
Nice.
It takes a while, but I think he eventually comes back to himself and realizes his dog tags fell off somehow and puts them back on, and everything's fine. Everything's fine.
glad you're back with us. It's been a
I didn't go
lot.
anywhere. I didn't go anywhere.
No, you were always right here. Don't worry.
Hayes. For a second, you heard whispering coming from the north. You couldn't make out the words, but you heard it.
Um, Not sure how long the weather works, but if I look that way, do I feel anything that way, or is that where the fire is?
No.
Okay.
It's beyond that. It's far. Whatever it was far.
Yeah, he's staring off into that direction.
Hayes, do you see something? Hear something?
Something. And he kind of points, but long way off.
I want to try something a little weird
Never.
because I don't think Hayes realizes all of Hayes's powers from the looks of it.
Hmm.
And if I think like what she's gonna try and do is lend some of her own energy
Hmm.
to Hayes to make whatever he's hearing maybe give us some more information, maybe give Hayes a little bit more control or knowledge about what is happening. Basically, like using herself as a battery for whatever this power of Hayes's is to maybe help us.
Give me a power check. Like if you're doing a power stunt.
Yeah. With specifically, which power is it? Because there are different functions depending on the
Your
power.
energy blast power.
Fantastic. I got advantage on that one, or not advantage. Sorry,
Edge.
edge. Thank you.
Yeah, you have
Mhm.
edge on that.
That is a lot better. That is a 21.
Okay, so this is weird because it's cosmic energy, and that would. Okay, so it'll make sense later. Hayes, your perception expands. You don't hear that whisper anymore, but you feel something ancient. Something. It sends a chill up your spine. It feels wrong. It feels, the only way you could think of it, it feels other. And then the feeling's gone. And again, it's from the north. It's far away. Whatever it is felt like it was trying to reach out, but something's stopping it. And you feel it, and thus when the energy that she gave you fades, the water effect stops working. You could feel it just stop. And you have this, you throw up in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels that gross what you just felt. It was ancient, it was gross is the only way you could describe it.
I'm not sure whether I know the answer to this question, but
Hmm?
it felt far away, like other side of the island or like other side of the world.
Like the other side, it's not Isla Morada. It's beyond Isla Morada. But it's not like the other side of the world. It's beyond Isla Morada. You know it's not here on this island. It's north.
Okay. All right. And eventually, I will try and pass that along.
Okay.
How much of it makes sense and how much of it feels like it's real, I leave up to your imaginations.
Um, as we're kind of sitting there, she's going to say, if you feel like you just need a little bit of help, a little bit of energy, let me know. Um, Sometimes it's hard to figure out what we can do and realize what we can do. So Sometimes a little bit of energy helps. I'm sorry that seemed unpleasant for you.
Yeah, I don't think he says anything. He's just
The camera's going to switch over to Witness and Ether.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing during all this?
I'm checking that I got all my equipment, and I'm just like, okay, I'm heading towards that bonfire.
Okay, you notice now when you look up those totems
Mhm.
hanging everywhere. Some
Is
of them are
there?
small, some of them are
Uh,
big,
mhm.
and they have different designs, but they're all made with stuff from the I want to say pineapple trees. What the heck is wrong with me? Palm trees.
Palm trees.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna look over at Speedy and be like, any of that looks familiar to you?
I don't know. Take one. I'm gonna just take
Total
one
Blair
down if I
Witch
can.
Project feels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate this place. We're on a timer. We're on a timer. Hayes is who knows where, and Meta's off doing who knows what. I'm, I can trust my guns. And is I feel like in this moment, Witness is becoming a lot more insular. She's always been a person who's worked by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And so in this moment, like in trying to gather information, not even really in her eyes, being all that like trying to be all that intentionally violent and having Meta basically shoot her in the back and then popping back in and thinking, well, at least Hayes has a level head, and then Hayes isn't here because he's who knows where, not answering his mic. It's just like it's just me and the guns. Speedy can come along if she wants.
Okay. You guys get to the edge of the bonfire.
Hmm.
As you get closer, you notice that it's a park. There's an
Hmm.
old park sign. Uh, there's a giant freaking lobster statue that is
Hmm.
totally grown over with uh with bougainvillea and some other plants. And as you start to make your way toward the bonfire, it's all these bushes. Um, bougainvillea is growing wild around here, and that thing has thorns about this big.
Hmm.
Not even exaggerating. Those things are a menace. Um, you notice that there are trails that have been cut in the bougainvillea to get into this area.
Hmm.
It looks like they were cut with a machete. Um, and there are trails leading in and out, like going in different directions. Um, and you get to the bonfire, and you see several people dressed in rags, all men, who look at you, and they start growling. And they have knives, axes, baseball bats that have spikes on them, stuff like that. You see one guy dressed decently
Hmm.
that looks and goes, "Boys, boys, boys, we don't need to fight. Boys, calm down, boys." And he looks over at you guys. He's like, "Could we talk about this?" And
Can we
that's
talk
where we're
about
gonna
this?
end, and that's where we're gonna leave it till next week.
All right.
He says, "Hey, can we talk about this?" By the way,
Hmm.
he's wearing sunglasses. He's
Okay.
dressed in a Hawaiian shirt,
Hmm.
Bermuda shorts. He has like a messenger bag,
Hmm.
and while everybody else has like archaic weapons, he actually has a shotgun over his shoulder. You see like
Okay.
the handle? He hasn't drawn it. It's back
Hmm.
here. And he's
Hmm.
like, "Hey, can we just talk about this?" And that's where we stop for the week.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining for this week. Well, before we go on to our viewers, our Kickstarter only has 6 days left. I think. I think it's 6 days left. Let me see. 6 days left. We still need $3,000 to make it. If you could just share it with everybody you know, it'd be greatly appreciated. And it would be great if you could believe in us and help bring this game to light. It'll be great. You can find it at Kickstarter if you look under Rotted Cape Second Bite. Also, you can find my blog at thestatmonkey.com. You can find me on Twitter as Noonspa. You can find me on Blue Sky as the Stat Monkey, and on Instagram as the Stat Monkey. And we will go with the rest of the crew, starting with Ether today.
Well, that's me. I'm sad. Why did I pair up with Witness? Hi.
You've been wanting to do this
Why?
this whole time now.
I might have to kill her. But hi, hello. My name is Space. I also go by Pixie. I'm a variety streamer VTuber on Twitch under the name Pixie Pod. I'm everywhere on the internet under the name Pixie Pod. I'm here playing Ether. Wednesday I'm over on Nerds with Dice playing Rotted Capes again, playing Canopy with a very great group. So please come watch it. It's very fun so far. This Saturday, I always forget what day of the week it is. I don't know why. Yeah, this Saturday, 10:30 p.m. EST, I'm playing Blaze in the Dark. I'm playing, I think her name's Clover, and she's like a hacker kind of, but we're a group of assassins. So like that's really fun.
Nice.
I'm really excited about that. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
sad.
Let's be kind of crazy this time, and let's go to Metamorphosis.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary. I've been playing Metamorphosis. First time I've ever interacted with PvP in my life.
Yes! Yes!
I
I'm
never
proud.
I just want everybody to. I'm the meme from Mean Girls. Why can't we all live in a world with cupcakes and sunshine? That one. But I've been playing meta. My pronouns are she, her. She also uses she, her pronouns. You can find me online at the Nerd on Wheels everywhere on social media. Coming up for me, you can find me Thursdays with a couple members of this wonderful cast over on Nerds with Dice for Vessin, the Morgan Society. We are currently in the hallway of doom, a bit of a time loop situation going on as the investigators must figure out what exactly these memory rooms all have to do and how to get out of this time loop. But Saturdays, you can also find me on Nerds with Dice for Fields of the Dead, another zombie apocalypse actual play. It is set in the Midwest, and this Saturday we are gearing up to showcase our cult infiltrator cast. There is a cult that, while they seem okay on the outside, there are much more nefarious things happening. And we have our sad dad, Jonah, that will be reprising and getting to see the ins and outs of what this cult is doing. You can also find me Sunday mornings on Pocket Dragon Pub for Fabric of the Universe. It is an Orbital Blues actual play where we are all just trying to survive as bounty hunters in space. Very heavily influenced by both Cowboy Bebop and every musical pun you can possibly think of.
Sounds so fucking fun.
And that it really is a blast. It's been so great. Everything's catching up on all our players. We have had the calm before the storm, and now the storm is brewing. But that night you can find me over on Other Doc for Lords of Gossamer and Shadow. We are doing our second season. Currently, we are making our way back to Avalon, a Arthurian legend inspired world where they are incredibly advanced. So it is more so known as like King Arthur 3000. So expect like the Kroll kinds of like the technology mixed with Arthurian legend is what we're dealing with coming up next. And then, as always, you can find me back here on Tuesdays.
Cool. And now let's go to Witness.
Hi, Crimson Soul, normally Cyberpunk VTuber, today here as Witness, Annabeth Jackson. Not my first PvP. I can play prickly people, and playing them correctly does sometimes mean that I'm at odds. However, you can catch me Mondays at twitch.tv/Valdrianth for a Thirsty Swords Lesbians game where I play a YouTuber in a cyberpunk like cyberspace story that we're telling right now. And you can catch me Thursdays where I'll be in Mary's Veston game as Violet Eklund, a trying to be nondescript investigator, now currently stuck in the middle of this time loop. And on Sunday, you can catch me on Casper DA NB Ghost, twitch.tv/Casper NB Ghost, for a Kids on Bikes game where I'm playing Theodore, just a fun little guy. He's a Boy Scout with a whole bunch of very strange Boy Scout badges, and he is dying to tell you about them.
Nice.
Hmm.
And then lastly, Hayes.
I'm Steve, Tall Halfling on the socials, sometimes Tall Halfling RPG. Um, I'm also wrapped up in this Vestin game. I'm playing a very proper British butler who has one mission to protect the daughter of the lord that he works for. We have had one episode. She has already been possessed.
Nice.
And possessed enough that the player who is playing her is not even in this week's episode. So yeah, his mission's going really, really well.
Nice.
Friday evening, you'll find me over on Jack Squarepeg's channel, part of a charity fundraiser they're running for a group in Australia that we've shared other details, but I don't think I've heard what kind of a charity is, but I'm sure it's a good cause. So 8 o'clock our time here on the East Coast in the US, playing some Sky Pirates. 10:30, I think, playing some psychic detectives stuff. So should be fun and for a good cause. Then later this month, running a 2-part Call of Cthulhu over on Miskatonic Playhouse, and I have a bunch of charity one-shots coming up, but I do not have the details about where to find them. So
Nice.
TBA.
And before we log off, yes, tomorrow I'm running another Rotted Capes game, over at Nerds with Dice, where they've figured out that they are actually doing stuff during a hurricane.
Just
Yeah,
got
next,
in the room.
yes. It's so funny. You guys' reaction when the entrance password was open sesame.
They were so, everyone was kind of like, what? That's stupid. I'm like, no, it's fun. Come on. It's so much
Beast
Okay,
turned and
guys.
enter.
Thank you for playing.
Mhm.
Please check us out tomorrow. Again, please check out the Kickstarter. It'll be greatly appreciated. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe out there. Good night.